Okay, welcome everybody. Here we are for some strength training. Let's go ahead and just start with just rotations, turning the body. Look to the side too. And then start to push. And when you push, we're going to stretch the hand, pulling the hand back. Also think about the back muscles extending. Good. And then make a couple fists and just roll them around. And other direction. And then try rotating your ankle. See what you can do to make a good, nice, smooth circle with that ankle. Other direction. Good. I'll try the other side. Other direction. All right, then we're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, just kind of like you're doing squats here. Inhale, reach up. Notice I sit back with it. You could even grab the chair if you need to. Good. All right, and then we reach up. Take a couple deep breaths in the stomach area. Okay, now we're going to go with a classic one. We're going to go with feet wide. I don't even think I've done this for 20 years. And we're going to reach back and just alternate. I think they call this the windmill. Don't hurt yourself. And don't have to go all the way down either. You don't want to hurt your lower back is mostly what I'm talking about. That's probably why they don't do it so much anymore. Look back at your hand. Excellent. And then just twist. Looking back behind you, do a couple little stretches and then we'll get going. And other side. Walk yourself down so you stretch your back of your legs here, keeping your back fairly straight. All right, good enough. Let's go ahead and get the band out. Today we're going to do a little bit of extra abdominal exercises. So we'll start with the band. I should say core exercises because we're going to work back, mid back, and some deeper muscles even in the lower back. So let's start with putting the band underneath the feet. And we're going to do a deadlift, which on the deadlift, you want to tighten your core, meaning tighten this area in here, the lower back. And you could choke up on this band a little bit. And I'm going to keep my legs fairly straight and move mostly at kind of my lower back and hip area. A good warm up. Push your rear back and then push your hips forward. Hips back, hips forward. Let's do about 2 more. And I think we've got about 15 there. Good. All right. So then we're going to do some side bends. And this could be one way we can make this harder is by taking the band more to that side so that this side has more resistance, this side less resistance, more of a slack. And you could even go a little more extreme on it, you see. So this is all slack, it's a little more resistant. And what we're gonna do is just try to bend more to this side over here, working by pulling up on your right side, going to the right, or going to your left. So the gist of it is you're working these muscles by making a little more intensity over there. So the focus is on this side. Let's do 5 more. So we're going to really try to work a little more core movements. Excellent. So I'm going to switch it around. Be careful switching around. You can get off the band and just kind of move it over a little bit, you see, and then get back on it. Or step out to the side a little more, you see, just move over. There we go. That's a good way to do it. Just side bend. Working more this side now. We got about 3 more. Excellent. So then let's go ahead and have a seat. We're going to go with row next, and that's going to be underneath the feet. Cross the handles. And so we're going to row right back to the hips here. Keep the shoulders down. Just move the arms. Five more. Exhale back, inhale forward. Good. So I've been kind of playing around with offsetting the band like we were just doing on the side bend. So what I'd like you to do is offset the band so that it's over this way a little more. And see, the idea is not too much, but the idea is we're going to still cross them and grab with the opposite hand. And really we're focusing on here, just there. So we'll offset it so that there's more resistance on the one we're pulling. We're going to try to pull with the body and rotate back. So you do the same one over and over. And it should feel a little tighter than we normally do it. We got 5 more. Then we're going to try some in and outs with the leg. I haven't even tried this one, so we'll see how it goes. As fresh as you can go, brand new exercise. So what we're going to do is keep that offset now. We're going to step out to the side and then back. So you can see how it dramatically would increase your intensity. If you have to move it, offset it just a little less, but in and out. But yeah, definitely takes it up a level for me. Do about 5 more, 10 each side. All right, good enough. So then what we're going to do is offset it the other way. So this is tighter over here on this side. And then I'll grab with my opposite hands. This feels a little looser over here. It's a little tighter. And I'm going to do that rotation again. This hand could be on the inside or outside. It doesn't really matter. Might be better inside. I'm not sure. So I thought about this today and then did it earlier with one of my classes. And now I'm thinking we could do while it's offset, you just work the leg as well. We'll do 3 more. Good. All right. And then keep it that way. Step out with the leg now. You never know what we're going to come up with. Always new stuff. 5 more. Good. If it's too much again, you can always let up on it. So even it out like we normally do. And so we're going to cross, but we're going to grab up higher still. We're going to pinch up a little higher on the band. We're going to work back extension. So you go pretty far. You're going to keep your arms long. And all you're doing is going back with it, working the core of the back, lower back. We got 3 more. Exhale back, inhale forward. Perfect. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and stand up. We're going to work balance with bicep curl. So that's going to be under 1 foot. And again, you do want to offset this. We always tend to do that. And you're going to pull this up. This is the side you're curling. And raise the leg up. Just make sure it's underneath your foot. You don't want to have it slip up and hit you in the face. Last 2. Excellent. Go ahead and switch sides. Again, make sure it's underneath your foot. And tighten it up. Last 2. Excellent. Yeah, remember, you always want a band that's stronger than you are, and you always want to be smarter than the band. You always want to kind of inspect your band a little too, make sure it's healthy. Okay, so let's go ahead and set that down. And I'm going to go into a back exercise that might be best shown at the side. So I'm going to have a seat. And this is actually one of the exercises my certification suggests that you work on right at the beginning. NASM certification. I have 2 certifications actually, NASM and ACE. But NASM really gets you going with pushing your back into the pad, or this is typically done laying down, but it's almost better to do it in the chair. What you're going to do is take up any space back here. You could lay on the ground and try it later too, though, and you might notice there's probably a little more space when you lay down. So take up any space back here and just push the back into the chair, and then let it curve a little bit, and then push. And really, you're just getting in touch with those deeper core muscles. You might feel a little bit of tightening here around the back, almost like a full belt around your stomach. And just go back and forth about exhale. You can hardly see me doing it. They're deep muscles that you can hardly see. So I want you to just do them about 6 or 7 more times. Inhale, exhale, just direct you there. Inhale, exhale. So you can hardly see me do it, but I'm going to exaggerate it a little bit so you can see. Imagine I have a good curve. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. So those are the muscles you want to tighten when you do your weight training or your band or whatever exercise you're working with, your strength training. Last one. So with that in mind, we're going to get the weights out, and we're going to focus on tightening that while we do our chest press. So we'll do our chest press seated, and you're going to be forward a little bit as it is. And what I want you to do is make sure to tighten those muscles almost like you're gonna push it. You push your back so make it flat, but also tighten the core. So again, it's not just the muscles in the front, but it's also the muscles in the back. Think of it as all around your body, just holding you up. And then the chest press, just basic down and out, up and together. Right, let's do 10 more. I'm only doing one set of everything. You could easily go back through the video and rewatch it. I lost count a little bit. Let's do 3 more. Good. All right, and then we're going to do the row. I'll show you from the side. This is a great example of one that you want to tighten up that back and all the core. You don't want it loose. Get your back straight. Row it up like so, just to the chest. You'll look down in front of you. You want your head in line with your spine. So you'll look down in front of you a little ways. Good, 3 more. Excellent. So let's go ahead and go to holding both weights with one hand. Working that side again. So you're getting a second set here just with a different piece of equipment. Inhale up, exhale down. Working the side of the abs. Couple more. Excellent. So those are the oblique muscles pretty much that go diagonally across the body. Inhale up, exhale down. Four more. Excellent. Good. Go ahead and march it out a little bit. Heel drops, just up and down with your heels. Okay, so let's go ahead and stand up. We're going to do bicep curl balance next. And so you're here, just curling with the dumbbells. And we'll switch sides. You can always be seated and just do 20, not worry about the balance. All right, excellent. And then we have tricep kickback. Now we're going to lean forward like so and kick back. If you want to add to it, you can have that leg up. Just be careful, okay? Do what's best for you. You might not put that foot up too high. I'm just showing it up there. Down at the ground. We're doing 10 and then we'll switch legs, other side. You can bring it up each time too. That's an easier method. Excellent. All right, let's have a seat. We're going to do abs again, straight up rectus abdominis, back and forth. So it would be here, just back and forth. Be pretty far forward on your chair. And again, you might think about tightening the whole transverse abdominal area too. Just tightening and then sitting up. It actually makes it quite a bit harder. Exhale forward, inhale back. Excellent. All right, take it back to a march. And this time, you might pull your toes up. I'll show you from the side. Just pulling them up like so. So just pull them up, hold them for a second each time. Work in the front of your legs. That's actually one we need to work more often. But it's funny because you could do this sitting anywhere. You could be sitting anywhere and just pull your legs up, hold them for a second. This is one of those exercises that people won't think you're a weirdo doing it out in public. They won't even know what you're doing. All right, and then scoot forward a little bit. Let's go on to fly. So tighten that core, opening up like a circle here, moving at the shoulders, palms face each other. Three more. Excellent. And then we're going to do reverse fly. That means leaning forward and connect the circle there, and then open up. Elbows come up. One more. Excellent. All right, let's move on to the ball. So first of all, with the ball, we're going to go ahead and put it at the lower back. And so that way we'll really work some of those ab muscles. And you could leave your hands straight, kind of work a little more with more leverage or a difficult leverage, longer lever. Inhale back, exhale forward. We'll do about 15, so this is 8. Slower is better, so if you're feeling like you can't keep up, you're actually doing a better job than me. I tend to go a little fast, remember. Let's do 2 more. That should be around 15. Good. Now we'll take it up to that kind of more like middle or where we were pushing the back into the chair earlier. And just kind of get yourself not too pressed up into it, but have it be holding just above your rear there. And then what we're gonna do is just push that area, really get going on that middle, back, lower back area. The activation of these muscles here. The front hip flexors. We got 3 more. Good, and then we take the ball to upper back, shoulder blade level. and press back and relax. That's for your lower back area. Give it a hold and relax. Couple more. Good. And then take your ball. This is going to be a nice stretch, actually. Bring your feet together and roll the ball down. Feel the back stretching, and then come back to center. Just go back and forth. So it's really just a stretch. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. About 5 more. Good. All right, let's go ahead and move on to leg. The front of the leg. With that, we'll go ahead and do some grip strength. So what we're going to do is kick, hold, and then relax. Kick, hold, and relax. So about 2 seconds. 1, 2, 1, 2. Do 3 more. All right, other side. And let's do stretching. Kick, hold. 1, 2. 1, 2. Stretch those wrists out and the chest. Pull the arms back. Do 10 more. Perfect. All right, so then we're going to put the ball between the legs. It's going to be our last exercise for today, and it's going to be a good core one. You're going to tighten the legs, tighten the core, and go ahead and go back to tightening the hands, and then relax. We'll do about 2 seconds. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Think about flattening that back too. Exhale, so tighten that core, kind of flatten the back out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. About 10 more. You can kind of go at your own breath pace. Perfect. All right, good job. Let's go ahead and set that down and we'll do some stretching. We'll start with the leg out and just take a deep breath in. Stretching the back of the leg here, just leaning forward. Pull those toes back, keep the back straight. Take a few deep breaths. All right, and then we have the other side. Deep breath in. Good, rotate your ankle. Other direction. Rotate the other one. And other direction. Try rocking the feet forward and back. And side to side, kind of feet wide. Go in more. And then we cross the legs. You can either cross low at the ankle or up high. Keep the back straight, leaning into it. All right, other side. Leaning forward. And then we're going to face the side. One leg back. Reaching up. And other direction. Reach back. Up. Good. Back to center. Twisting. Looking back behind you. And other side. Excellent. So let's take a couple deep breaths and then we'll close up. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. One more. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. All right. Great job, everybody. Keep working on that core. You can work on that one and people won't even know that you're exercising. They might think you're a little weird, but anyway, have fun today. Thank you.